out more. I don't know if you're going to be able to follow it. You think you can?
Mm-hmm.
Here comes the butterflies. Don't go around me. Yeah, you can walk with me, I think, if you can. You think you can walk and follow it?
Or step in the hole.
I'll probably edit the sound. I don't know. And try to keep me out of it. Oh, no, don't do that. That's the whole idea, is to not run over the plant.
We have proof now. Or evidence, that is.
This is gonna be something to do tonight. I'm gonna edit the video and put it
Yeah.
together. I thought the garden would be really cool, because a lot of people have videos of these trucks, but they won't be as cool as this. Going through the garden. You know what I mean?
Yes. Oh, you're welcome.
Oops. There we go. I love the butterflies. That's gonna be awesome.
It is.
Okay. she didn't stop it. Alright folks, welcome to my shop. Lately I've been getting into the RC truck crawling thing, and I'm really having a great time with it. This is a lot of fun. This is the Axial SCX24 Chevy C10 model. It runs great. It exceeds my expectations. It's worth every dollar. Now, I didn't run it stock out of the box. I ordered the, the axle links, the shocks. I have brass steering knuckles on there and also the metal tie rods. And I ordered those with the truck when I got it. So when it showed up, I just immediately put that stuff on it and I started driving it. One of the first problems I noticed is that it didn't have enough weight. So every time I'd hit an obstacle, it would just sit and spin. So I added some weight to it. This is some 5/16 by 5/16 bar stock. I just temporarily hot glued it on there because I'm still experimenting with the weight, and I also put one in the rear. Originally I just had one in the front, and it actually drove very realistic. It behaved like a real pickup truck. It was very front heavy, nothing in the back, and when I would descend down a hill, the rear wheels would skate around. So I added this chunk of weight in the back. Now it's a little more realistic as the way it crawls and behaves. Now I know they make weights for the tires, but I really wanted the weight on the frame so that it works the shocks and gets a more realistic deal going. I just wanted to behave like a real pickup truck, you know. And I'm not going for the amazing Moab, Utah rock crawler. What I want is a truck that just behaves like a truck, and I like the limited challenges that a truck has. And, you know, in the articulation, somewhat. Now, this is a pretty modified articulation, but as far as a pickup truck, compared to like the Moab, Utah crawlers, this is very limited. I have the stock tires on it, and in dirt they work just great. I have no problem in dirt. Now rock crawling is a different story. The truck is not the greatest rock crawler, so it gets hung up a lot. The bumper doesn't clear, so it often hangs up in big rocks, I should say. And it likes to topple over. You know, it's definitely a little top heavy. I'm making this more of a trailblazer and not a rock crawler. So I wanted to go through mud, I wanted to go over obstacles, but I really want that realistic look of seeing the wheels articulate and move around against the body. So I got some magnets from Home Depot, and they happen to have a 1/8 inch hole in the center of the magnet, and that's what these little posts are. So I super glued that thing there, and the magnets are too strong. If I was to put these under the hood, when they connect, it's just too strong of a grip, and I end up like really reefing on the truck trying to open it. So I put them on top. Now there's a layer of the hood in between, and so it's not quite such a tight grab, and it does open relatively easy. So the truck was about $134, I think, on Amazon. I tried to order it on the Horizon hobby site, but I had no luck with that. I could not get the card to go through, or actually it wasn't the card. I couldn't get the registration process to go through. It kept looping me back to the beginning every time I'd hit enter, and had to type my name in 9 times, and it just never went through. So I ended up getting this truck on Amazon, and I think I spent another $80 some on all the red hardware that you see and the brass knuckles. the tie rods. And I think I got an extra battery, an extra 2 batteries, yes. I may swap the tires out, although I'm kind of liking these tires. I don't see a whole lot wrong with them. I might do something in the future. I've seen people complain about the motor getting too hot. I have not had that problem. I run mine in low power mode at all times. On our transmitter, we have this switch here, low, medium, and high. It's really just a ceiling on how much voltage the thing puts out. So it changes your range, you know, but low power has plenty of torque for anything that I do. Now, medium and high are definitely fun as well. I like ripping on the high mode, especially if I get stuck in a hole in low mode. I'll switch to high, and it'll usually get me out of the hole. And in high mode, I've even got it to do some drifting. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. But I usually keep it in low mode, and the motor does not even get like room temperature. When I touch it, after running it a good half hour in low mode, the motor's still cold to the touch, or maybe room temperature. So I don't know what that means. I'm not an expert. But, you know, I like the slow crawl, the slow trail crawl. You know, I'm not trying to rip through the woods and tear my stuff up. I really like just taking it easy and trying to go over obstacles. And I like the occasional mud, you know, and do some slinging and maybe a little drifting, but that's about it. The weights make a big difference. It performs really well with the weights on it. So I'm really happy with this truck. I recommend it to anybody getting started in RC world. I'm having a great time with this. Thanks for watching.